souls. Welcome back to Daily Divine Messages from Spirit. I hope everyone is doing well this day, morning, or whenever this video finds you. You are revving up and getting started with your day. Now we have a brand new Palo Santo, a brand new message here. We just completed our 21-day soul cleansing journey. And so pretty perfect that we also finished our Palo Santo as well. So I want to just see what messages are from Spirit today. I don't really have an agenda. I do know that it is, at the time of this reading, it is August 26th, which is another 888 portal. For those who understand the numerology, 26, 2 plus 6 reduces to 8, and then 2024, 2 plus 2 plus 4 also equals to 8. So 8, 8, 8. So final one, we had 3 this month on August 8th, of course, and then August 17th. 1 plus 7 equals 8, and then now August 26th. So I figured, why not see what messages are in store, blessings, and what we can bless you. We have some blessings in store, some blessings in store with those sneezes. And my son likes to listen to my messages from Spirit, and then he goes through and has these sneeze attacks as his little shaman sneezes. Lots of blessings, lots of blessings. It could be the shaman sneeze. It could be the shaman sneezes on top of the, Palo Santo smoke. But have you guys been hearing any other messages that come through as well? This morning, as soon as I went onto my balcony to read my daily devotions and meditate a bit, a hummingbird came up to my plant within 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, and came back a second time, and I'm pretty sure I just heard it squeaking a third time. So I think there are 2 hummingbirds actually that like to come to my plant. Because one time I saw one come up, and then another one came up and fought it away. They were fighting over that plant, and they ended up chasing each other off. It was hilarious. So I saw that as, maybe there's 2 choices that you have to make that you're fighting. Maybe there are 2 people in our lives that we're choosing between, or maybe there have been a soulmate versus a twin flame by you, or trying to decide who to pursue or what to pursue, or maybe it's 2 job careers, 2 offers, one that's stable and one that is unpredictable. Let's say one is a 9 to 5 hourly wage, so you know exactly when you're going to get paid and how much you're going to get paid. And then you have a sales job where it's commission based only, so you get paid when you perform well, when you sell. Or if it's artist based, and you get paid whenever you perform. So I'm just hearing that for some. The 4 cups at the bottom of the deck here. So I'm just curious to see what kind of messages Spirit has for us as well. And we'll see what Lemuria has to say, what our next steps we can take today from the four agreements, and positive message. So we have the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords indicating to get to calmer waters, to get out of Dodge. Six of Swords also indicates communication. We are still in the last couple of days of the Mercury retrograde, and then it'll go direct on the 28th. And yet we still have a couple more weeks of the post-shadow retrograde portal. That'll go until about September 11th. And then I believe it's September 11th, that same day also, when Pluto goes direct into the sign. No, not direct. Pluto moves into the sign of Capricorn, still retrograde, but moves into Capricorn. And it's going to be in Capricorn until about November 19th or 22nd, one of those two. Late November. And then it'll go direct, move back into Pluto. Oh, what am I saying? Pluto will go direct and move back into Aquarius. And then it'll be in Aquarius stationed for about, what is it, 40 years? 20 years? 20 to 40 years. So, some big things changing here coming up in the next month or so. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Crystals. So perhaps this conversation, this clarity that needs to be had, this, waiting for calmer waters, the fog, waiting for the fog to clear in order to continue on. Again, maybe it's going back to those choices like the hummingbirds fighting. Maybe you're not sure which direction to go, and the fog and the decision seems unclear, foggy, and you're just waiting for that veil to clear, and that's okay. Especially again, they always say try not to make any lifelong or big long-term decisions, contracts during a Mercury retrograde anyway, because Mercury rules communication and consciousness and transportation and contracts. And so those things can cause, you might go back on your word. You might go back on your decision and your promise at this time anyway. So give it until that post retrograde shadow clears out to really make any long-term decisions if you're trying to move, if you're trying to build stability, get a new job. But I'm hearing what you don't see is once the fog clears, this Queen of Crystals is going to bring you stability. Virgo energy, in my case, in my opinion. We are in Virgo season as well, which is about stability, which is about, it's an earth sign, so it's about grounding, and it's about making sure that you are organized and careful with your choices. The Virgo can be very perfectionistic, making sure those I's are dotted and T's are crossed, making sure those socks are folded, put exactly where it's supposed to be. My grandpa's not a Virgo. He was an Aquarius. But he used to say there's a time and place for everything. He was a man of few words. So I remember his little sayings he would say. History repeats itself. There's a time and place for everything. And there's nothing better than discipline and control. self-discipline, and self-control. And look at that. And that's Grandpa talking right there with the solar plexus flying out. Talk about self-discipline, self-control, self-determination, self-will, power. Look at that. For confirmation, for sure. Love that. Isn't that cool? Indigo just said, wow, pretty cool that I talked about it. Here he is, popping out. So what I'm hearing with that as well is you have some ancestors, grandparents, someone on the other side who is trying to speak with you. And look at that, bottom of the deck is the sacral chakra. So we have the sacral chakra, and then we have the chakra right above it, which is the solar plexus. So I'm hearing that, with the solar plexus coming up and then going down to the sacral, maybe taking a step back right now while we're waiting for the fog to clear so that we can really make that determination, so that we can really make that clear decision and create from a place of clarity, from a place of confidence. The sacral and the solar plexus, they hold low vibrations of shame for the solar plexus and guilt for the sacral. The soul of plexus. And because it's, when I say solar plexus, sometimes it sounds like the soul of plexus. Hmm. I wonder what that means, the soul of plexus. Yeah, I love that though. And it kind of, I'm thinking that takes me to the soul of plexus, like the soul of complex. Like there's a lot of complex decisions you're feeling. When I see anytime a chakra comes out, I hear it as also perhaps some chakra healing that might want to be had. Excuse me. And now my throat's closing up, so some of that throat chakra truth as well. So maybe there's some healing to be had as we're taking this step back in our solar plexus and our sacral. And if you do want some guidance uh, in the chakra healing, clearing, I do actually have a chakra healing series on my channel. And you can just find the playlist, chakra healing series. And maybe looking up the solar plexus and the sacral might have some extra messages as well that may be helpful for your journey if this is resonating for you. The next steps that we have here from the 4 agreements is the second agreement. Don't take anything personally. Your truth is personal to you. And see how he's sitting on this log reading this book, perhaps his journal with the sun behind him. That's his solar, right? And see the sun right here looks like the sun in the sacral as well. And so it says your opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It's no one's truth but yours. There you go. So, as you are moving in your truth, if you're not sure where you want to go, if you don't know who you want to choose, if it's a romantic partnership, if you don't know what you want to do in your life for career, your truth is personal. You get to choose. Follow your gut. This solar plexus is about following your gut, following your intuition, because you are the core of creation. You are a co-creator, is what I'm hearing. You are the co-creator with spirit. That's why spirit's helping you with, and is going to help you in this decision, and it will be stable and secure, whatever you decide. So bottom of the deck here is be impeccable with your word, express your love. express your love. So, whatever it is that you are feeling, whatever it is that you want to move into, the sacral chakra is also about the pleasures of life's blessings and beauties and benefits. It's the feminine energy of the lower chakras. The solar plexus is the masculine energy of bringing that into fruition. So that's where that snake is coming in with that kundalini rising, because your chakras are rising, your energy is rising, because you are creating and manifesting and giving birth to your life, to life. Really beautiful. And we have a card that came out. Well, a lot of cards just came out, but we're going to use this one because this was the strongest one that showed first. It's okay to make mistakes. So remind yourself of this today. Your truth is personal to you. You get to follow your creation, your creativity, your creative bliss, your creative brilliance, your truth. Even if it's foggy and uncertain at times, or at this time, you're coming into something stable. Look, there's the sun underneath that, or where the queen of crystals are. It's the sun again. So follow your truth. That's the sun energy, your joy. Bottom of the deck, I accept myself for who I am. Really beautiful. So, with this, beloved, Spirit says today, as we embark on our final 888 portal, you are manifesting everything that you love. You get to create that into existence. You get to illuminate that light within you, regardless of how foggy it might seem right now. You're coming into abundance and stability. Continue to express your love. Continue to walk and move in this world in love, because that's your truth. The true essence of who you are is love. So it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay. Release the shame that comes from making mistakes. You are not bad. You are not a bad person for making mistakes. Release the guilt from making mistakes. You might feel bad about the mistakes you've made, but release that regret, because you are a queen. You're a king. Really beautiful. And you deserve the abundance that you are. Really beautiful. I love this message. Spirit said this message is complete. And if this message resonates with you, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell if you'd like to know whenever I go live, whenever I'm posting for any of my series, the Daily Divines, the Tea and Tarot, or any energy check-ins. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so. I still have a few more days. We're in the last week of August, so I have my 888 promo that's been going on this August. If you have not booked a personal reading with me yet, your first one will be free, a pre-recorded session. And if you have booked a reading with me before and you'd like to come back and read another, get another reading with me, then your next will be discounted, and it'll be an in-person or live virtual session, and a tea, and you'll receive my tea, my handcrafted herbal fruit infused tea from my Femrems apothecary. So if that is something that you are interested in, That is at discounted rate for $88 for the month of August. If any of those sound interesting to you, you can email me at femrems811@gmail.com, or you can find me on my social media, Princess Leah888 on Instagram or TikTok. You can message me there. And until next time, my beautiful beloveds, peace and love. Namaste. Bye.